Alright, it's all yours. I'll let you take the floor.
Are we live?
Yes.
Hi, it's Team Lil Cow again.
Team Lil Cow!
We got some great news. We are toppers! Woo! I took first place and...
I took second place.
And
really... in yesterday's tournament.
And there was a lot of tough duels, guys, so there's definitely a lot to talk about. Definitely still have to say we're still seeing a lot of Desperado, of course. We also saw a lot of Noble Knights, which that's a little bit new, because in the previous tournaments we haven't really been seeing it as much as now.
Blue Eyes.
Oh gosh, lots of Blue Eyes. Lots of Quarantine Alley of Justice, I think that was called.
Yeah.
That is a Blue Eyes killer. I do not like that card. Not good at all. But let's get into it.
So this is the first place deck profile right here. And hey, look what she's playing again. Blue Eyes.
We haven't changed much at all. We kept it consistent. There's a couple cards I could have sided in, like that DNA surgery, which would be good against Noble Knights, but I believed in the heart of the card, so I didn't make any changes. So sometimes you just have a good feeling about something, and you know it's the right cards to play. But I definitely made the right choice this time, and I kept making it into Game 5, except for round 1, because I got the bye. But it was definitely a nail biter in all those games. We had no idea who was going to win.
So let's go over the deck list. So you're playing the 1 copy of Alternative, that's standard. The triple Stones of Ancients, that's standard.
Yes.
2 Dragon Spirit of White. I see a lot of people cutting this to 1. Tell me why they're wrong.
They're wrong because there's a lot of back row in this game, especially I think in this format. There's
Karma
a lot of back row.
Raigeki Breaks, Floodgates.
Karma Cuts.
Karma
Wall of Destruction.
Fiendish Chain.
There's just a lot of things out there, and I think Little Blue Eyes is part of the main engine. If you don't play at least 2, I think you're doing the deck wrong. And you also need more targets for Egg, because if you run out of targets, Egg's really useless. And
plus, it's good to summon off Ancient Rules.
That's true. It kills back row. You could tag out the little for the regular if it's getting targeted. And I just think there's a lot of good moves you could do with the Little Blue Eyes, and plus you can use him to make a white card with your Tuna. There's just a lot you could do with him.
Or the rank 8.
Yes, that too, which, I don't know, I haven't done it too often, but I thought of it.
I summoned him one time yesterday. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I swear you did. But I
did yesterday. I did. One time I did. He's pretty cool. He's definitely pretty cool.
And then you got the 3 Sage. That's standard. Yes. You play one of the white Stone of Legend. I see, also, again, I don't see many people playing this card. And I don't understand why not. Because when sent to the grave, you get to add a Blue Eyes. You know what I mean? It like trades off.
And when you use the white, this Magic Egg or White Stone of Legend, he's good also for Ancient Rules, because then you get a Blue Eyes to your hand, and then you could use Ancient Rules. So that's another good combo piece, and you could use it with as a discard for Cards of Coincidence, and then you could combo with your Ancient Rules as well. There's the possibilities are endless.
I wish it could add Little Blue Eyes, the Dragon Spirit of White, but it specifically says Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm like, no. Sometimes I wish it said Dragon Spirit of White. And then you got the 3 copies of Blue Eyes. Standard. 3 Cards of Consonance. I think this is the second best draw card in the game. The first being Cup of Ace, because that's guaranteed Pot of Greed. But I think this is the second best draw card spell in the game. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely important, and of course Melodies. Melody's really important for your alternative, because now you have 1 in our deck, so now you have your alternative, and then you add your Blue Eyes, and if something happens to your alternative, you can add back using the egg in the grave, and it just gives you a lot more resources using Melody, and you could use your discard for an egg. I mean, that's good
now
resource.
You have 2 ancient rules. Was that the perfect number? Did you see it too much? Did you see it not enough, or was it perfect?
I think it was perfect. There was a couple of games where I felt like I could have saw it more, and there was a couple of games where I felt like it was just the right amount, if that made sense.
I think 2 is the perfect number.
When I won, it was just enough. When I lost, it could have been a little more.
It wasn't enough.
I definitely think that a Blue Eyes player has to play at least 2.
And then we have double Raigeki break. So last week, you were playing 3.
Yes. I took out one of them to help a little bit with the consistency because I kept drawing all traps and not enough of my engine.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was slowing up my game a little bit. So, although we love seeing traps, we can't get too many traps because then we can't play the game anymore. And then our opponent's just going to win after they've gone through all our traps.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's just the best way to go about it. And we still have our 2 karma cuts, so it's not like we don't play enough traps, I think.
Yeah, I think every game should at least open up with the 1. If you're not, if you're going first with this deck, you're either going to open with a trap or a way to make the white Blue Eyes card, the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Because I feel like that's the best turn 1 Blue Eyes decks have. You either have traps and you have a regular Blue Eyes on the field, or you're going to end on Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon.
But the best of both worlds is when you can summon this Blue Eyes and you have a trap ready, which has happened not too often, but when it does, it's really a good thing. And
GG.
It definitely helped this past tournament because I was definitely doing a lot of the white Blue Eyes and I was seeing a lot of traps, which is really, really good. What you want to do, but he definitely came in key, but also we can't count out our Azure Eyes, which
that's heartbroken.
Can be tagged out after you use the other Blue Eyes, and it's really important in the game, and it keeps you protected, and you could just bring back a lot of Blue Eyes each end phase, I think it was. No, after your draw phase.
Yeah,
your draw phase. Yes, standby phase. I always forget about that because it goes so quick in Duel Links that
That's where you got to toggle on.
I don't like that. It bugs me. It's just not meant to be.
So you're still playing Michael. Did that come up at all yesterday, or he's just there for the option?
He's there for the option, but I thought about it a couple times, but when I needed a pop, I went with Vermilion Mech because
Vermilion Mech.
He doesn't take 1,000, and he also he's just a quick pop. You know, sometimes you can use him as long as you have a level 1 in the grave to banish. So he's good more, a few more turns than if I did Michael, because it's only as much life as I have. And
yeah, when you summon Michael off the Spirit Dragon, sadly, he comes out in defense mode. Like, whatever you bring off the Spirit Dragon comes out in defense, which, you can summon Vermilion Mech at least in attack mode and pop an attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when the other Blue Eyes this one's targeted, you could bring out that Azure, and Azure has that ability to protect you for that turn.
Good.
So I think we're all going to say that the Azure and the white Blue Eyes are definitely the best pieces to have in this deck. But we also can't count out the twin Burst Dragon, but that didn't come up too much yesterday, but in ranked duels it sometimes does, and I think it's really good to have it. But
are there any changes you would make to the main deck?
I don't think so, actually. I feel like we're really solid. We topped number 1. I don't think there's anything else to do.
Top 3 weeks in a row.
And I can't believe Team Little Cow. That's why I keep saying we. Team Little Cow, because we're family. A Little Cow family.
Would you make any changes to the extra deck?
I do not think so, unless more come out in the game that could possibly help Blue Eyes more.
Oh, you mean more extra deck cards?
Yeah, like if maybe some more. I mean, the only other thing I guess would be getting another of that white Blue Eyes card. Probably need another one.
Nice.
But other than that, like I think I have a solid deck, and it plays really well. And you always have to use the alternative skills, so then you have 2 alternatives. So
good.
I think it's good.
Nice.
Definitely am confident about topping again. Let's make it for the next week. What has it been now? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Alright, let's make it 4 weeks. 4 weeks in a row.
1 whole month.
Oh, that would be amazing. I'm going on it, right? Anything's possible now.
So what were your matchups yesterday? What did you play? Round 1 you said you got the bye.
Round 1 I got by.
Round 2
I played
he was playing 2 decks. I don't remember what they were. Oh.
One was Desperado.
Yes, Desperado.
Yes. And then the other was...
I think he played...
Was that the Noble Knight? Or no, that was the last round.
Did he play Blue Eyes too?
Oh, yeah, that was it. He played Blue Eyes and Desperado.
Yeah.
But he started out with Blue Eyes, and then he switched it up pretty fast on me. And then that's when we started going downhill, and then I made a comeback. Because it was a lot of back and forth, and that's why I got all the way to game 5. I still think Blue Eyes struggles a lot on Desperado.
Yeah, how's your Desperado matchup?
Not great. And
was it just because of quarantine, or was it the whole Desperado deck in general?
I think it's a lot of the blame has to be on quarantine.
Yeah, that card's too good.
Other than that, I mean it's tough, but I mean you could definitely win if you get the right cards and the timing. Because I know on that Desperado Dragon, I always forget that he's with the battle phase, and I sometimes get a little on him. But other than that, I don't think he's well. I don't know. He's definitely powerful. That free potential of popping monsters is just too broken. I think he should be banned. That's what I think. But oh, and the other one, the trap card, that head judging.
Oh, head judging.
I think that needs to
be
that
card needs to go. That card needs to go.
I think they both need to go.
People are starting to play that card in decks that aren't Desperado. I'm starting to see it in Satellar Knights. I'm starting to see it in Goki. Like, it's just, like, everyone's throwing it, like, 1 or 2 copies in their deck, because it's literally a game changer. You negate your opponent's effect, and you steal their monster. That's we don't even have Snatch and Steal in the TCG. Like, this is crazy.
Ugh.
But, so what happened round 3? Who'd you put? Round 3 you played against?
I played against Blue Eyes, and then I played against Noble Knight. That was it.
And he had Desperado.
Oh, and then
in the last
game
he switched to
Yeah,
Desperado.
so first game he played Blue Eyes.
And he played Fire Kings.
He not against me though.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, but he played a lot of different decks. This guy. Okay, so first it was Blue Eyes. I beat him in that one with my Blue Eyes. Then he played Noble Knights. And then the last game was Desperado. That was it. So I wasn't ready for that. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm going to have a tough time winning, but I have to win.
He did have the quarantine, but you had the, what did you do? I think it was Karma Cut. I don't know.
Yeah, I did. I Karma Cutted. And then after that, I made my white Blue Eyes, made the Azure, and I just got going.
Yeah, no, that was nice. That was nice.
So it was nice to take the victory home. So nice. And it was the first time ever for me, because...
getting first place.
Yeah, like I've never gotten first place at any locals, any tournament, so it was a big deal for me. But,
nice, we're all proud of you.
I'm glad I got to share it with you guys.